No! Are you f***ing serious, bro? Alright, let's do this. What up, geeks and dudes and dudettes? My name is TV Geek and welcome back to another video. And as you guys have seen from the title, yes indeed, we're going to be checking out a death battle that I'm sure a lot of you have been expecting me to react to. Now, we've got two combatants that I didn't think in a million years would actually face off against each other in death battle. But it's not the first time these guys have surprised me on putting two particular fictional characters in a matchup to see who is number one. And now we've got the person that's on my t-shirt right now, this new t-shirt that I got, Carnage. Now, I am a huge fan of Carnage. I've always have been. He's my favorite symbiote. I just think what he's capable of, you know, the stuff he's done and how psychotic and sinister he is, it just was amazing. Now you're probably thinking, DV Geek, are you messed up in the head? Is that the reason why I like this character? That's not the reason why I like the character. I just think the character is probably one of the most merciless characters to ever come out of the Marvel world. You know, I think he's definitely one of the most psychotic and fascinating characters to come out of the world of the symbiotes, you know. So the fact that Carnage is actually in this gets me very excited. And you think Carnage being in this death battle to go against the next opponent, it's going to be a no contest. Now, the following opponent that Carnage is going to be taking on in this particular death battle is Lucy, the DICLONIUS queen from the infamous and R-rated anime known as Elfen Lied, or Elfen Lied, whichever you want to call it. I mean, I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's German or something, people have been saying. But Lucy is a character that you think would lose quite easily to the likes of Carnage. Now, if you are only the person that watches the anime or has only seen the anime of Elfen Lied, then you think Carnage is gonna be the clear victor. But if you've read some of the manga like I have, you know that Lucy is capable of a whole lot more than you think, and a whole lot more than what the anime has shown. Yes, she is capable of killing people just like that, with a click of her fingers, with this ability that she has where she can disperse these invisible, like, hands, I want to call them, or limbs, to literally cut through her opponents and kill them with ease. But that's not, you know, that's not the limitation to her power. She can do so much more. Like, the manga goes way more in depth in what she can do. She's capable of stopping missiles, explosions, defeating multiple people at once. Like, the stuff that Lucy can actually do as the DICLONIUS queen is pretty intense. It's pretty crazy. And, you know, I think her character is quite fascinating. When I first watched the anime a couple of years back, I was taken back by it. I was left speechless because it was definitely one of the most messed up anime I've watched, you know, in regards gore and how deep they go in, you know, with the topics. So definitely seeing Lucy going against Carnage, I'm not going to say Carnage is going to win, but I like to think Carnage does have the upper hand, because Carnage being this symbiotic creature, this offspring of Venom, I want to call him, by, you know, attaching itself to the blood of Cletus Cassidy, a psychotic, demented, homicidal maniac, is one of the most incredible characters, and I think one of the most no-holds-barred, merciless characters to ever go against someone the likes of Lucy. So my money is on Carnage, and that's why I'm representing my boy right now. I actually got this t-shirt over in Amsterdam, if you're wondering. A really cool shop over there. But I am looking forward to this death battle. I think it's going to be interesting to see these two face off. And to be honest, I can't call it, but I'm going to be rooting for my boy Carnage all the freaking way. So, without wasting any more time and without further ado, let's watch this death battle. Alright dudes, so here it is, Carnage versus Lucy, Marvel versus Elfen Lied, or Lead, the death battle by Screw Attack. Here we go, playing video in 3, 2, 1, Z. Boom! Let's do this! Okay. Oh, alright. This is an interesting animation. Okay, so right now she's new. Okay, there's some serious serious carnage happening in that train. Oh, damn. Oh, she's gone Lucy mode.
Die.
Whoa. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot more than that. Alright, the animation is switching to two separate things. Okay, this is interesting, but let's go. See, the disadvantage Carnage has is you can't actually see what she's doing. Whoa. Oh my god, look at this, dude! Come on, Carnage! I'm rooting for you, bro! I've got your t-shirt on, dude! You know it. Oh! Come on, Carnage! Oh, she's taking it up a notch. Oh my god, she's really giving it to him here.
You're bleeding. Carnage is starving.
Oh! Look at this!
Get back.
Whoa! Come on! Come on!
Does it hurt yet? Don't worry. I'll put you out of your misery.
Oh, her horns! No! No, come on, Carnage has no!
First those kids in
Are
the
you
orphanage, then
Being serious, bro?
Lucy really hates dog killers, and for good
Explain
reason.
yourself,
Carnage
Screw
was a
Attack.
challenging opponent. It was incredibly difficult for Lucy to deal any lasting damage against him.
He had the durability advantage in the bag, though Lucy fighting as a puddle proved she could take a lot of pain and keep on fighting. Sadly, Carnage came up short in pretty much everything else.
Right, Carnage was tough, but not invincible. Even his surviving that gene bomb isn't quite as impressive as it sounds, since he had no other feats to even remotely back up planetary level durability, and the bomb was more akin to a biological weapon anyway. While Carnage's tendrils could pass speeds of Mach 2, Lucy's vectors once reached into outer space. By timing her accompanying
my
monologue
God.
and comparing the longest vector's length to the curvature of the Earth, it's clear she reached over 2,400 miles in 20 seconds max.
Way longer than Carnage's 2-mile feat.
All this means her vectors were moving at least 440,000
Yeah,
miles per hour.
I guess, like I
More
said,
than
I couldn't
500
call
times
it
the speed of sound, and
as much as I
250
hate to
times
admit
faster
it.
than Carnage.
Good
Lucy's
luck
way
getting
too
past
OP.
that.
I haven't
And
read
this
that
is
far
really
into the
biggest
manga, but I
hurdle.
know
With Lucy's
this girl is
speed and
ridiculous.
Carnage's healing powers, it all boiled down to one thing: who could hit the killing blow first? I mean, Carnage could respawn from scraps, so the only way to beat him for good was to totally vaporize him.
And Lucy had the perfect answer to that. Remember that time she hit an island so hard she caused a 9.2 magnitude earthquake and a 100-foot tall tidal wave? Such a feat would require an enormous amount of explosive energy, approximately 31,000 tons of TNT, similar to the bomb that hit Hiroshima.
Jesus.
Literally compared to nuclear
Oh,
fusion
poor
in the
Carnage,
Elfen
bro.
light manga.
I feel so
Elfen
sad
lead,
for
it's
Carnage,
German.
dude.
Just-
Oh.
The point is, in order to beat Carnage for good, Lucy needed to totally obliterate him, and she could do that.
The heat produced within the initial impact of a nuclear explosion can reach temperatures up to 180,000 degrees Fahrenheit, more than 18 times hotter than the surface of the sun. And to top it off, heat was Carnage's biggest weakness. Even if Lucy's explosive force was just a fraction of this, it would still have been far too much for him.
She just needed to smack him before he could power through her vectors, which chances were pretty slim for that happening anyway, because there's a bunch of them and they're so damn fast.
Oh
Hitting
my
Carnage with
god,
a
I'm
big
so
explosion
sad
punch
that
was
Carnage
way
lost,
easier.
dude.
Cletus and his symbiote may have had the endurance, but Lucy's space-worthy speed, overwhelming presence, and nuclear strength won the day.
She dealt the carnage needed for a total victory and took the lead. There, I said it right, Wiz. Happy?
The winner is Lucy.
You gotta give him props. You gotta give him props. So, I guess that's it, dudes. That was Carnage versus Lucy, Marvel versus Elfen Light, and, you know, I am a little bit surprised. I am a little shocked that my boy Carnage didn't come out on top here, but, you know, considering the feats that Lucy has, and even going into depth to what they have just explained there, I guess it's no contest. As much as I wanted Carnage to win, because I am a fan, more of a fan of Carnage than I am of Lucy, but her vectors are too much, especially when her horns grow out like that. She goes into OP mode. She's capable of doing some incredible things, as they've explained here, and it was just not enough for Carnage to win. It was just too much for him. It was too much for him, especially with the heat generated from that massive explosion. That, of course, was going to finish Carnage off. Like, as depressing as it is to admit it, Lucy definitely deserves to be on top. I'm not going to be butthurt. I'm not going to be some crazy butthurt fanboy that wants to defend him no matter what without having the facts behind it. But, you know, I will happily admit it. Lucy definitely deserves to win on this one. I think that goes for a lot of anime. When you put anime up against like Marvel characters, usually there's no contest. Anime usually comes out on top because the stuff that they write is just next level shit. You know, the likes of Dragon Ball, like all that kind of stuff is just next level. You never see that stuff, not even from superheroes, you know. So pretty impressive and pretty good video again by Screw Attack. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to check it out over on Screw Attack's channel. You can watch it in full. They do a full breakdown analysis of each character, giving you their, you know, their qualities and everything else. So go check that out, and you can watch the whole death battle yourself in the full screen, so you can enjoy it there. But if you guys enjoyed my reaction, my thoughts, and, you know, feedback of this video afterwards, be sure to leave a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. If we can get this to 500 likes, I'd seriously appreciate that. And of course, share the video with your friends if you think they'd enjoy my thoughts and my reactions. I'd greatly appreciate that also. And of course, if you're new here, you're unfamiliar who I am, my name is DVGeek. I do a lot of stuff from reactions, reviews, and just unboxings, or just genuinely fun videos. I like to do them here on the channel. If you want to be a part of the B-Geek army and the swarm of B-Geeks, be sure to sting that subscribe button, and I greatly appreciate that also. Anyway, dudes, like I said, that ends it here. And as always, stay geeky, stay cool, be awesome, and be happy, and I'll see you dudes in my next video. See you later, dudes.